Do you guys want to know how to create the best blog content piece ever and how to well optimize it in SEO? Today in this video, I'm going to be giving you my exact content brief blog post template that you guys can use for yourself, for your own company, for your blog content, or for clients. Let's dive into it. This is my template. The very first thing that you want to do is just put in your company's name, and I will share this template with you guys as a link. Take it, do it yourself. For any sort of draft or review, you want to make sure that you're targeting for one specifically main keyword. You want to target for one keyword. So the one example I'm going to be giving today is how to retire without a pension. So which sites have great content? So this specifically is a site. You want to have something that's inspiration for yourself when you're writing this blog post, or for one of your hires who's a content writer. You also want to talk about what the value is the reader trying to get. So specifically for this one, the reader expects to learn how to plan for their retirement without a pension. They should be leaving the blog post knowing exact steps to take to plan for retirement. And then you want to write an optimized title. This specifically is How to Retire Without a Pension, Step-by-Step Guide in 2024. You want to make sure it's under 60 characters. And then I use this tool. It's CoSchedule Headline Studio tool. And I just always say, have a score of 70 plus. You want to make sure that you're using good sales copy. So you want to build trust, use personal anecdotes, and they must have at least one internal link. So I always check this box after I reviewed, and I say, cool, I tried my best to have the best copywriting and sales copy here. The next thing is keyword placement. You want to make sure the primary keyword is at least in the first paragraph and twice in the first 4 paragraphs. And then subheading keywords, have you included your primary keyword and at least one subheading? Has this been optimized through Surfer SEO? And then I'll put the link to the content editor. So make sure it's optimized with a score of 75 plus. Has it also been run through Grammarly, plagiarized score of 95 plus, and I'll put the link to the Grammarly as well. Have you ensured that there's something unique about this article, right? Make sure there's something unique about it compared to other competitors. You can check that, yes. Which other internal blog post should point to this article? Which you should always have the internal linking, so make sure you take your other service pages, landing pages, blog posts, and put the links in here. Have you also included a customized image, YouTube video, or some other creative engagement for the reader? Or 2, let's make this the best blog post ever I have here. So you want to check mark that yes, and maybe add the links to what you're including. I like to create custom images in Canva. So I specifically do that and then put in YouTube videos when need be. And you want to make sure your primary keyword is also in conclusion. So is the keyword mentioned after the last subheading? So this was a review after the draft is created. And now this is the review for WordPress. So now you're uploading to WordPress. This is what you want to do. And you want to make sure it includes at least the primary keyword and is of optimal length of less than 150 characters. This could say something like, do you want to know how to retire without a pension? Learn all the skills. And then you want the URL to be optimized. Is your primary keyword included in the URL? And then it could be something like website / and then the primary keyword is how to retire without a pension. So you want to include that. Paragraph link, you want to make sure your blog post is skimmable. So make sure the paragraph link never exceeds 3 sentences or less. Outbound links, you need to include one outbound link to a relevant and credible external link. So I put the link here. So I usually like to do some sort of statistics to a high DR site. Then you want to make sure you have added a custom featured image with the keyword as the alt text. So make sure that the featured image alt text should at least be the keyword, or the keyword should be in it. So you can mark that off when yes, you check that. And then have you ensured all images have relevant alt text? So all those infographics that you put in, make sure they have relevant alt text, and don't just keyword stuff, right? The alt text shouldn't be the keywords, it should be a description of what the infographic is. If it's transactional, list the products, so the number, list, etc. If informational, have you summarized key takeaways in intro or conclusion? Calls to action, have you included compelling calls to action in conclusion? You could be telling the reader to read another article, a link, or purchase a product with an affiliate link. For this one, for the retirement example, we're saying book a call to find out more how you can plan for retirement. For a software company, you can say, hey, list more subscriptions. And the ending, you want to have disclaimer. Have you added a disclaimer to the affiliate links in the blog post as well? And then you want to have the outline. So then you just want to start diving into the outline. So here could be the H1, the intro paragraph is, and then an example of what the outline could look like. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and that's how you make a content brief.